Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. How you doing? Another night here in the old ranch. Not actually a ranch. Key Farm. We're going for a male char this evening. This will be the last of the keeper characters, the keeper key farms, where instead of doing a key farm and deleting the character, this one's going to grow up. And he's going to be a warrior, the last of the classes that I don't have 5 of. On the main account, I also have 1 of each on the alt account. Warrior, please. Let's do a little bit of randomizing appearance until we get a basis that I kind of like. Like the face. We can work with that. He's a big honking fellow because he likes to honk. The height, I don't want him too big. That can cause problems with things like jumping puzzles and the like. His fur, let's see him in skivvies. That's not bad. Good evening to whomever has joined me. The fur color. I think so. I kind of like that. Not nuts about his nose, I have to say. The rest of it, I am kind of liking. The hair color, gotta go with white. Accessory, he doesn't need any accessories. He's a char! Which one do we currently have? I don't like that it doesn't give you an obvious outline as to which one it has defaulted to. I think that was the one we had. No, it had a white nose. And I think I like this one better. The horns. They're a bit on the much side. I mean, I can shorten them up, make them longer, and look really dopey. They hate it when you call them dopey. I think the twisted ones work for me. I'll just shrink them down a little bit. Face details, the eye color. Bright yellow is always good for the cats. Yeah, I like the bright yellow. This nose is better, so I'm fine with that nose. Ears are fine. We will unrandomize these. We always like matte to give us a sort of a matte and ebony, and then let's see, clay, camel, Dijon. Dijon. Okay, so matte, ebony, and Dijon. I think it's actually reversed here. I think ebony, matte. Yeah, to make this look like a single hauberk, you kind of have to swap them around. What happened to our Dijon? Did we lose our Dijon? There it is. And then down here, no, that's better. That, and then Dijon. Dijon, because he's mustered up enough to go out and fight. That'll work. The shoulder pads are fine. He doesn't need a helmet. He's got a hard head. I'm going to make him a charmer of all things. A charming char. Blood, ash, or iron. I think he's got to be straightforward, ass-kicking blood. We'll go randomly for this bit, using the d20 of choice. 1 through 4, 5 through 8, etc., etc. 17. 4, 8, 12, 16. 17 is Riva. Fights hard and plays hard. Nothing gets her down. She always jokes that her best weapons are her engineering tools and a sharp sense of humor. To Riva, life isn't worth much if it isn't fun. Well, I have to agree with her. They tell me the soldier that sired me is a loyal soldier, honorless gladian. Well, honorable soldier. Yeah, I was a loyal soldier. Well, my dad, my sire. And I have a name for him already. There it is. He's Nux Knifeheart. I was thinking about Sharkheart, but I realized it was inevitable that I would at some point call him Shartheart. And that was just a non-starter for me. Talk to me, Nux.
I am a char.
Yep.
In this world of constant battle, I am the deadliest weapon of all.
Not technically true.
I respect no authority but the clenched fist of my legion. With engines of destruction, we have killed our gods.
Which is a pretty fair trick, I think you'll agree. We can stop there. That's all you really need to know about the Char. They killed their gods. Now, granted, their gods weren't really very much gods. They were the Titans. We got the Wizard's Vault, daily login. Hi. Hey, how you doing? Getting close to the max. There's our special delivery. And a ring. Has like 2 for every stat. It's broken good. No, it's not.
Over here, soldier. I've got new orders for you.
Dome Splitter. Pretty good name. And there's another new player or new character right there.
Hey, over here.
Me and Sauce Boss are kicking ass.
This is your lucky day. You get to pay attention to me.
I just want to beat them. I just want to beat them all up because I'm a Char. You know, it's what we do. It's what we are. Smashed to Pieces is his name. I'm okay with that.
So I can die fighting.
I mean, I assume that Smashed to Pieces is what he has done, not who he is.
Here goes.
Or on the other hand, maybe he's just drunk. I'm looking forward to that tomorrow night. I'll be playing. In the evening, my plan is to start by playing Guild Wars 2. Doing the...
Best fight in weeks. You go on. I'll be right behind you.
the Mad King stuff for the festival. Earlier in the day, I will be doing Legion Remix. I had a blast with the Pandaria Remix, and, well, Legion is my favorite WoW expansion, so hopefully I'll have a whole boatload of fun with that. Then it'll be Mad King. And then maybe after that, depending on how much I'm enjoying my beverages, maybe some more Legion after that. So it's me and Rugal Iron Eye and Smashed to Pieces. And me, I'm Nux. Nux Knifeheart. That's Knifeheart, not Knife Fart. Okay? I just realized now that in my attempt to make sure I didn't go with Shart Heart, instead I get Nye Fart. Oh well. He cannot be defeated. He will destroy us all. Blah, blah, blah. Not impressed. Okay, slightly impressed now. Even cooler. All right. Evening all. I dodged.
Lost this war long ago, and we'll kill you until you get the point. We burn down his kingdom and bury the ashes. Make him remember that day. Forward, legions! Finish him!
Working on finishing him, and it was all me.
You're heroes now. Boys.
I'm the hero, clearly.
Congratulations.
I mean, sure, the other guys,
Report back to Smokestead.
you know, they said present when they did the name calling.
That's how it
I heard what you did down in that crypt, soldier. Impressive.
Tribune Brimstone was calling the shots. I just did my job.
That's what we do. That's what we do around here. We do our goddamn job, you know? Although, we killed our god, so goddamn doesn't really work much as an expletive anymore. As a point of interest, the gods, the Char gods, were the Titans. And they were
Smokestead
essentially
lies outside the
fooled
Black
into
Citadel
worshipping
on land.
them by the Flame Legion, and then Flame Legion
I'd
no
rather
longer
kill
part of the
Flame Legion traitors.
Char Nation as a whole, and is always trying to get back into power, and it doesn't really work out great, generally speaking. Oh, a Spooter! We'll just kill spiders then. I am fairly certain that my least played class in the game is Warrior.
I've attained the awesome.
I don't expect that's going to be changing with the...
When you're hot, you're hot.
With the new Elite spec, Paragon, but, you know, stranger things have happened. Ding 3 and Ding 4? I'm a leveling machine. I don't even have any buffs. I'm not sure why that got me all the way to 4, but okay. Papa's got a brand new bag. I am legally required to say that every time I do a key farm. We have new boots. For those who may be new round these parts, if I'm doing a key farm or leveling up a character in general, I play by one simple rule. Okay, lots of simple rules, but this is one of them. Every time I get a new item of attire, like say the new boots I just got, we randomize our dies. God help us, we randomize our dies. You see? Citrus Ice, Phlox, and Enameled Perseverance. And just, again, I would like to point out that really this color in the pants should match this dye channel. I should say this dye channel in the pants should match that dye channel in this.
Scrotum! I thought I told you to secure those gates and get rid of the worms.
I did. It's not my fault the cows broke down the gates.
I don't care whose fault it is.
Frightened cows
Get my
return.
cows back in, or I'll rip your claws out.
I will return a cow, so I'll get at least partially. All right, so and for this, you actually have to guide them back. You have to frighten them back into the... Hey, I frightened one. Come on, man. I frightened two back. But it's time consuming, and other than the XP you get from finishing off the event, you don't get any real progress. Alright. Now we're gonna fire off a... Is that another player? It is. Curse him.
Rely on iron, not false gods.
Right. Rely on fire, not false gods. Got it. Anything else? No? Okay. Basically, the fastest way of doing this, if no one else is around, is just basically running around and firing off all the cannon. Take a momentary break.
What do you want?
Do the hero challenge.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Jerk. Interrupting my attack like that? Just when I'm about to backstab you? I'm supposed to backstab you if you won't let me backstab you. Go. Fire all the guns at once and explode into space. Like a true nature's child, I was born to be wild. We'll res this guy. Ash Legion laying down on the job. How very, very like Ash.
Attain the awesome.
I'm good. Alright, complete. Level up. Oh. Legion. Bad guys.
I long for the day when I can fight an enemy that doesn't cheat.
Well, pick your enemies differently then. The Fire Legion, the Flame Legion is always going to cheat. It's just who they are. It's what they are. Now, in this case, we're double dipping. We're defeating Flame Legion waves, and we're making progress on the heart at the same time by double dipping. This is effective way to do a key farm. Well, the really effective way to do a key farm is to use some of your experience tones, but I don't play that way. I'll let this other player get in and get some wax as well.
Now to extinguish their fire.
I have defeated enemies. Tier 1. Event successful. We're not quite done with the heart yet. Now we're done with the heart. Stupid worm. Well, no Char warrior worth his weight in giblets doesn't want to have a two-handed sword. It's a rat trap. It's a suicide rap. Old guy music reference. Gonna get a lot of those. Gonna get a lot of old guy references. Let's just leave it at that. You might say, Lens, why aren't you grabbing the gears? You're just grabbing the rat traps. Because if you play with the junk pile, sadly, a lot of times a stupid freaking...
This should be enough.
ooze pops out, and it goes into evade mode, and you spend 4 seconds swinging at nothing because they're evading everything. I hate them so much. There are a few mobs that I hate more in the game. They are terrible, unfun. Oh, rats count though, I think. Harpies are similar with when they fly up in the air, and he's evading again. When they fly up in the air and then vanish for, it seems like 30 minutes before they reappear and allow you to hit them again. Also, their death cries are really quite horrifying when they do that cry. It's just not pleasant. Die with a little dignity, you know? Doop doopy doo doop. We need a more... Wait, did I not save the dies? I didn't save the dies. I have to re-roll them then. Alright, I'll apply it. It's better than what I had rolled last time, so I'm not going to complain. But clearly we need a different glider skin. Something that's as awesome as we are. Bloodstone glider will work just fine. And then for the mounts, let's see, we're currently using that. Oh, the Dreadnought, clearly. And the Infernal Horror. Hover Bike. The Kintsugi Jackal, really nice, like that. The Exosuit Ruler.
Yes. Trouble.
The Enchanted Warclaw. Do we not have... Yeah, we have the Enchanted Owl Griffin. Don't have an enchanted one of that. We'll go with the Storm Scale. That's pretty safe. We still don't have another tortoise skin thing yet. We're still stuck with the original. It's a terrible burden upon me. Not really. Not something I use very often anyway. Whoop, roll in. Open the chest. Roll back out. Did I not get credit for that? Under the Achievos? Yes, I did. Okay, dodging attacks. Very nice.
Legion is out there. Why can't we
And these are better boots, which means, once again,
Tactics, didn't you?
he
If you wanna
dies.
charge in with incomplete intel, join the blood.
Begin destruction protocol.
New random dies, and here we go. The heavy armor is not, generally speaking, conducive to random dies looking good. Generally. Light armor is the best for random dying. Medium's hit and miss. The heavy stuff tends to usually be not great. Now we're going with Mountain Sky, Ominous Yellow, and Enameled Jungle. I will also note that the enameled dies are some of my favorites. They have very cool work done with their die channels, the sub-channels, making them particularly good looking. Gosh, I just raised the guy from the dead, and that angers the big lizard that presumably killed him.
Rise, my minions, and foul the waters of this lake. Show them the power of faith.
What is this guy doing? Oh, that sounded like an event. Can we have our event, please?
Legionnaire.
We almost had
Did
an
you
event.
see those flame legion down there corrupting like Veritas? There's tar everywhere.
We've also got elementals emerging from the tar.
Terrific. More zealots spoiling the lake. Bane, go find us some assistance. You two, Follow me.
Yeah, get on with it. Tar elementals. All right, well, we'll finish these tar elementals off. Get at least some credit towards, ooh, the brood mother's up. Well. Hi, Mom. Art complete. Event complete. And we'll kill one more tar elemental. Make sure we get probably, I'm going to go out on a limb and say we'll probably get a silver for our participation. New chess piece. That means new dies. We have Ominous Yellow is back. Sand Shark and Ghost. Now, Ghost makes a really creditable, you know, metallic, silvery looking color. And the Ominous Yellow could work for sort of a brass or bronze. No, I just got bronze. For clearing the lake, I guess I probably needed to kill the well.
This is interesting.
Level up. We are level 8. Adrenaline rising. Hard to believe I didn't do Char voice work myself, isn't it? We got water rewards. And technically the Aqua Breather is a new item of the... Ooh, so I'm not sure if I've done any work with Warrior Spear before. Let's give that a try.
We have completed the task at hand.
Because I've never tried it before. As best I can remember. Braziers. Or if you prefer Braziers destroyed. It's not Braziers. He's making stuff up again. You can't trust his streamers. They'll just make stuff up. There. I have destroyed 3 of the Braziers. Not Braziers. As much fun as that might be. Got all of them? Whoop, oh, that's the last one. I will let Big Crumby. Yep, Big Crumby get that last one. He can get some progress. I, of course, got a gold medal on that because I am... Well, I'm Nux. Nux Knifeheart. Did we get everything in this area? We did. There's a fair number of new characters, possibly new players here in Charville this evening. Always pleased to see that. Ascalonians. You break one of their wine casks and out pops a soldier. How typically human. That guy's named Physical Strength. Well, he is a Jar. And if someone's a new player, I can imagine it would be very frustrating if you've got a name specifically you want, given the fact that there are millions of names taken across the entire shared namespace. I could see someone getting frustrated, which is why I've increasingly gone to name word name. It particularly holds for Char, because they tend to have exactly that kind of name anyway. So we have first name Nux, last name Knifeheart, not Knifeheart, Knifeheart.
Drive the Char out!
And I do similarly with the other characters as well. And I must admit, I have a near sexual fetish with alliteration in my names, as you might tell by Nux, Knifeheart. Even though they don't begin with the same letter. Nobody came out of that cask. No, this is the little kids. We'll help the kids. Everything we do
Stay here to win the dare.
is for the kids.
Longer than any other warband.
You know, if you ever hear a
I'll
politician
know
say
it's
we need to do it for the
Anybody bring
kids,
any Dolyak jerky?
it ought to
I'm
set off
hungry.
your bullshit alarm.
It's after me. I'm too pretty to die.
They're currently experiencing that, I believe, in the UK, where a new law is being bandied about, and it's probably going to be passed that's going to fuck them over for the internet. Because a lot of companies are just going to say, well, I guess we don't work in the UK anymore. And the excuse is, well, we have to protect children. While protecting children is a laudable goal, using that as an excuse for things that are going to basically have no effect on that at all is dishonest, disingenuous, and sadly par for the course. But it's certainly true that anytime a politician starts talking about we need to do this for the kids, it's almost certainly bullshit. It's always about control. I can't remember the name of the upcoming law coming out of the UK. It had an acronym, online something. But anyone who's been an adult for as long as me, and hopefully significantly less age requirement than that, they should have been exposed to the politicians using that as an excuse for anything they could conceivably get away with. Think of the kids. Yeah, we're thinking of the kids. We're thinking you're full of bullshit. Is what we're thinking. Where?
Hey, I need some help over here.
Hey, you need some help over there. Well, that's fine. I've got a Vista to come to over here.
That's how it's done.
I've discovered points of interest enough to get more XP. Good evening, your dudeness. I am reasonably well. Looking forward to tomorrow, where we get a double dose, probably 2 streams. We'll probably get the early Legion Remix stream, and then a regular time Mad King Halloween Festival stuff.
More to explore.
from Guild Wars 2, and then maybe some more Legion remakes. Now, I know that the remix starts at 9 in the morning. I, however, do not start at 9 in the morning. Generally speaking. Generally, Lens doesn't start actually being functional until noon. So, somewhere between 11 and 1 would be my best bet for when I will start streaming, assuming the servers, don't melt down into slag entirely. I had a blast with the Pandaria remix, much, much more than I expected I would. I wasn't a fan of that expansion, and yet still, I just had an absolute blast. Giving you a version of the game where you just get to be not quite stupidly overpowered, but overpowered for freaking sure. Playing through the old content is fun. And you unlock a whole shitload of transmogs and everything. It's just fun. So today I did the double. I have resubbed to WoW, and I also downloaded the client. Now, I'm not positive, but if I had to wager money on it, I would say that Legion was probably my favorite expansion. I mean, I know it was a one-and-done mechanic, but I enjoyed the legendary weapons, the artifact weapons that we had. That's level 10. It means I'm level 10. That's like math, guys. Which means we are ready to head into town and start up our storyline.
Hey, come talk to me.
Alright, so here, all power damage. More power damage. More power to him, big booty. Old guy movie reference, but an obscure old guy movie reference. Buckaroo Banzai across the 8th dimension. Which, if you like weird, I can't recommend enough. It's a very strange, somewhat unhinged movie. It's the Heroes Canton. Urgent. Report in. All right, well, I've reported in.
At least she made it. I think we're the only ones left.
Well, look who finally came back. When Steelbane gets done with you, you'll wish you died with the rest of your warband.
As if I cared what you think. Who are you? And why are you breathing at me?
Sarosi
I need
Brace.
to use the phrase, why are you
Steelbane
breathing at
recruited
me
me,
in conversation?
along with the others, to rebuild the warband.
Wait, what? He's recruiting without asking us?
Yeah, because you're dead, remember? And probably better off that way. Report to Steelbane in the barracks, quick, or you'll be in for a beating.
I'm sure she's very nice. The 20th Blood Cohort. Cohorts were.
Legionnaire! Looks like some sewage just flowed in from
subunits
the
within
battlefield.
legions in the Roman legion.
You get my best soldiers killed, and then have the nerve to stand there stinking up our barracks with your cowardly musk? I got them killed? Tell me something, boss. Who's in charge of this outfit? Who is giving the orders? You.
Punk.
Watch your tongue, soldier, or I'll have it removed for insubordination. Rage. Teach this piece of waste how to address a legionnaire. With pleasure.
It's amazing they could find so many gruff, deep voices. You guys first? Well. Missed me.
Prepare to bleed.
Well, we are Blood Legion, right?
Gaining adrenaline.
Look,
Kill them
Another
all.
corpse that doesn't know it's
Kill?
dead. I thought only humans were that stupid.
Stand down! All of you! Stand down now!
You ordered them to attack
So,
me, you dumbass.
You fight your own warband better than you fight the enemy. Go on, get out of my sight while I figure out what to do with you. There's a load of supplies over at Tellerate. Bring them to me. Double time. It's the only job you're fit for. Screw this up, and I will use your hide as a doormat. Understood?
I understand you'll try.
Boss.
He's just having a bad day. He is a delight once you get to know him. All right. Not so much, really. And every time I see the Plains of Ashford, I just think the Plains of Ashford and Simpson, because I'm old. You know, the weight of the responsibility, it weighs upon him. And I think that's perfectly normal and natural. He's just under a lot of stress these days, you know? I mean, his command got decimated. Decimated is also a Roman legionnaire thing. It doesn't mean what most people think. Decimated, it was a punishment given to rebellious legions in Rome, and they would be broken up into groups of 10, and each group of 10 would have to kill one of them. I believe they were allowed to choose the method that they would choose which one to die at their hands.
Get more of this cub duty, and Steelbane's gonna need new teeth.
Flame Legion! Oh, nice to see you guys. Nicer to kill you, but nice to see you.
The rest of your warband defected voluntarily. Don't be stubborn. Why fight for blood when you can cook for Flame Legion? Females have it easy with us.
You want me to desert and join you so you can demote me to fry cook? Please! I've killed 100 males twice your size.
I think that's probably not true.
Fall in line or fall on a blade. I don't care which. No luck trolling for recruits at the pig farm? You Flame Legion stiffs must be desperate. I came here for supplies, but this is a lot more fun. If it's fun you want, recruits! Let's send Blood Legion a message. Bury these idiots and destroy those supplies while you're at it.
Not sure how I feel about that. The 5 looks like it knocks me down as well.
Still want me to cook for you? Here, have
Jump
a
and evade
steaming hot bowl
attacks,
of
then
death.
swipe forward. And it pushes you backward. Yeah. I mean, it has its uses. Just, if I'm making with the stabbies on someone, I normally just want to keep stabbing.
If I kill enough of you males, maybe
Enemy
the
contact.
females will take over again.
It does have a big defiance break, so it is a big break bar user, so that's good.
Hunt them.
Very well. You have my attention. Annihilate them. Gaining adrenaline.
As it should be. Quit with the knockbacks, man. It's just a dick move. Exactly what I'd expect from the freaking Flame Legion. Okay, I was going to tell him to have a seat, and then he did that. That just made me angry.
I knew this soldier. Best quartermaster in the legions. Whatever you needed, he had it.
Well, right now he's got, not much.
My whole war band deserted for the promise of power. Never thought I'd see something like that. I have nothing left but my life. If you'll have me in your ranks, it's yours.
We need soldiers, and you can clearly handle yourself in a scrap. Welcome to the warband. Just be warned, my legionnaire is going to drown us for losing those supplies.
Welcome to the occupation.
Swim.
Don't worry.
Old guy music
I can hold
reference.
my breath for a long time.
REM.
I'll take punishment over death, or being a gladium. Lead on.
Doodly doopy doo doo. New gloves. Papa's got another brand new bag. Can't help it. Just can't. Gloves we can't use. A trident we can't use. And a longbow we can't use.
Begin destruction protocol.
Begin destruction protocol. Couldn't have said it better myself. We are now... We've dodged 3 enemy attacks. We have to gather 5 resources with a mining pick. Oh, sorry, 15. My mining pick's good for 20, so we should be able to get that done and get the daily done. But first, we did not collect that yet. We'll collect that. Now we'll spend some points. We have 6 of them. Physical training gives us kick and throw bolas. It's hard to go wrong with just going with the passive buffs. Gives us 40 power. Healing signet. 20 seconds. 12 seconds. I like that better. Or if I were Char, I would say, I like that better. I can't do that. I can't do the raspy, deep voice with any kind of, authority, realism, any of that kind of fun stuff. Where are we at? Back into the Black Citadel proper. We got new gloves.
Follow me.
New gloves, obviously. New dies. Them's the rules. Here we go. Well, at least it's a little more sort of unitary. We've got Midnight Ice, Vista, and Bloodstone Dark Coral. I just don't see, pardon the yawn. The Char likely, let's say, enameling their armor in pretty colors. I just feel them being more the type to, am I in the wrong place? I think I am. I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Up, and away? No. This is one that would be tough for a new player to find because it's not logical. A number of the starting cities are nightmarish to try and get around in for a new player. This is one. So, for instance, if they didn't know about the existence of this place, they might never freaking find the door that gets them here. And actually, this door, this green star, should be up above to make it a little easier on them.
I love the arena. After we're done with Steelbane, let's take in a bout.
What do you have for me?
But I did charm.
Hey, I just realized.
Well. If it isn't the brave soldier that aided me in Baradin's...
It is.
Good to see you again,
Tribune.
Tribune Brimstone. If you'll excuse me, I need to speak to Steelbane.
I need to speak to Pencil Dick.
Reporting in, Legionnaire. Cello range was compromised. Crawling with Flame Legion. The supplies were destroyed. In other words, you failed. Again. By the claw of the Con-Er, give me one reason why I shouldn't just kill you now. Go ahead and try it. You don't have the spine. You're done, Steelbane. Either you step down as Legionnaire, or I'll knock you into the dirt myself. You want my job, you miserable little puke? Earn it! Get down there and fight. Show me what you've got, and maybe I'll show you how a real Legionnaire fights. Gather around, troops. Watch me crush this little mutiny and teach you all a lesson in respect.
The voice actors who do Char, man, they must spend a shitload of money on throat lozenges. Because if I were to try to do that for any length of time, I would regret my life choices. Alright, let's take this guy out first. Hi, guys.
Bring it!
That's the stuff.
Oh, one of these jerks
Not bad, soldier, but it's not over yet.
threw a
Let's
net
see
at
how
me.
you fare against the arena champion.
Arena champion? Well, there's only one door that isn't open. Oh, he's not coming in. It's Vita Vitalgore! Everyone, Vita!
Gaining adrenaline.
Living the Vita Loca! Never mind. Let's pretend I did not say that, okay? The Giant Devourer!
Last round.
Voiceover AI exists, that's true.
Let's see what you
But hopefully we won't see that anytime soon in any of the games that I'm likely to play. I mean, for NPCs, I think you could find a place for it. You know, for like the secondary NPCs who are not really of any importance, that kind of thing. Maybe, but you certainly wouldn't be able to give them any real direction. At least not yet. Heard a song made by AI. You absolutely couldn't tell at first. Well, yeah, there have been cases of people telling AI to do a song with the voice of and in the style of a particular artist. And they can be very convincing.
Outstanding. I'd say the soldier exceeded expectations. What do you say, Steelbane? He's so impressed he's speechless. Now get in that ring and fight, Steelbane, or I'll split you open myself. Yes, sir. Tribune. I can't hear you, Legionnaire.
Sir, yes, sir. AI is going to change an awful lot of things.
Soldiers willing to fight to the death.
It's going to be extremely disruptive, and there are always
To be impressed, Tribune.
best race for a warrior. Well, I mean, the obvious answer is Char, because they are essentially a warrior race.
Strong.
But it also does feel a little bit on the nose. Games that don't have the budget for human VR will be good.
I surrender.
We'll see.
Don't kill me.
We will
I
see.
can still be of use to the Blood Legion.
You hate reading in
He's done,
games? I can
soldier.
understand that.
Either he lives to continue serving the Corps as
Yeah, I think
best he
though
can,
for Warrior,
or he
the
dies in
obvious
name
choice
of
is
Legion
Char
discipline.
as a warrior
Either
race.
way, the decision's yours. Kill
But
him
I'm a
or
big
cast
fan
him out
of
your
choosing,
warband.
making things that are contrary. So, my Guardian that I play most is a little short Asura. I have an Asura warrior. Of course, I have a almost one of every race and class combo, because I now have 5 of each class, because I'm not well in the head. Let's make me sick, you nauseating little whiner. Crawl away and take your shame with you. Okay, I'll do that.
Steelbane wasn't fit to command. Congratulations on your promotion, Legionnaire. I'll rebuild this warband and live up to your trust, Tribune. I promise you that. Your first duty is to replenish your warband with honorable gladium. Earn their trust.
Yes, sir.
Understood. Any recommendations? Fion the Wraith and Sour Doomsday. Both are good soldiers.
No,
who've
race
fallen
does
in
not
hard times.
affect it. The only
I'll
real
give you a
effect
full
on it is
briefing when you're
storyline
ready.
stuff. And every race has a small number of racial elite skills, but they are mostly cosmetic. They basically have no actual significant game effect. In fact, none of them ever get used for anything other than like a cosmetic effect. I'll show you what I mean. Where are the racials again? Should be here now. They show up in the elite skills, and I don't have access to that yet. Yeah, these are them. So, yeah, they bear no practical effect. Here are the 3 standard racials for a Char. There's a shrapnel mine. It's on a long cooldown, doesn't do much damage. Has a small cripple, which can be handy. Battle roar, 35-second cooldown, gives you a couple of reasonable buffs. And the hidden pistol is damage and a short evasion frame. But in essence, no one is ever going to use that once they start unlocking real skills. So the class will not, or I should say the race will not enter it into it for the class. The Norn ones, for instance, I think allow them to shape change. But no one would ever shape change into anything for combat or anything like that. You do it for role-playing purposes or as a cosmetic. For a while, for a very short while, one of the Norn racials was broken because they had introduced new skills, and one of them interacted with it in a way that was ridiculously broken, and they took care of that in a big hurry. They didn't want the race to be a decisive factor in anyone's play as far as advantage. In WoW, historically, certain racials are very important and make a certain race better at certain things than other races. That's not the case here. They went out of their way to make sure that it doesn't really matter. We put that away. That is a better greatsword than the one we're currently using. That's a new item of attire. Ooh, a new spear too? It's oh so slightly better than the one I'm currently using. We will equip that. It went aquatic. I didn't click on aquatic. Drives me crazy when it does that. Of course, driving me crazy is a pretty low bar, I have to admit. Things drive me crazy all the freaking time. Someone could give me free food and I'd probably complain. Why is this free? It can't be that good. Yeah, any other questions, just fire away. Why have races if they don't add anything? A couple of reasons. It's expected. You know, basically every game is going to have races. They have significant story impact, and also simply from a cosmetic point of view. People like having more racial choices for cosmetics. And the more diverse they are, the more likely people are going to want this or that or the other. The least played class, race, gender combo in the game is female Char Mesmer. I took that as a reason to make a female Char Mesmer.
Is that trouble?
I'm just naturally contrary. I'm a contrary old cuss.
You gotta rip into him this time. Without scars.
Let me sell the crap.
I'll mark him so he never forgets.
I went the wrong way, but I can still sell, I think, my crap to this guy.
I'm selling.
Yay, I
You
can.
buying?
Dismissed.
Dismissed. Alright, we're heading back out to here. I'm going to take a sec. I will be back in approximately 70 seconds as I need to refill my coffee cup. No timing.
Lousy flying hags don't know when to quit. That's fine. Time for target practice, troops.
I'm gonna beat my old record today. I can feel it.
Get those mortars loaded. Looks like they brought the whole Bird Brain Sisterhood this time.
And I'm certain that was 70 seconds exactly. I hit the wrong button. Sorry, guys. I meant to hit that button. Instead, I hit that button. And now you have to look at my face. I'm back. We need to speak to Fion the Wraith. Is that who I decided I was going to go with? Fion? I must have. I will continue my story. End of line. Slurp. Hi, Ina. Fion. Or Fionn.
Fion the Wraith. Ritlock Brimstone sent me.
Ah, my old friend Ritlock. He must want to ask one last thing from me before I die.
Not quite. He and I both want you to join my warband and leave dying till much, much later. Come with me and start a new life.
New beginnings are for the young. I'm old, and I only have one thing left to do. Slash War Master Kalar's throat.
Come on. Now, I'm old, and I know I have more than one thing to do.
War Master Kalar will
But
just
every
come
day I
back
do
again.
want to have a regular bowel movement.
My
That's
comrades
important.
howl for justice from their shallow graves.
Which information? Maybe.
I'm not leaving here without evening the score.
Then we'll purify this crypt in their honor. If you survive, you join us. If not,
Then I'll come back as a ghost myself and keep killing these Ascalonian devils forever and ever.
Yeah, that's a little psychotic.
Warband,
I'm okay with that.
I miss him, but hey, on to the next battle, right?
There's only one battle left for me. After that, we'll have to wait and see.
Wow. Captain Bring Down there. Oh, we've got bad guys coming.
adrenaline rising.
Mr. Mojo Rising. I jumped and it didn't look like I did a lick of damage. Oh, okay, well, it's supposed to do some damage. It didn't look like it did any. A little disappointing, gotta say. Not gonna lie.
We ain't skulking.
Okay, well, I am gonna lie. I lie a lot, but I'm not gonna lie about
We
that.
can avoid some fights if we stay low.
I prefer to save my lives for when I can really make them count, you know?
Char will never take Ascalon.
Adrenaline rising.
Drama queen.
That's the stuff.
Is it really the stuff, though? Is it the kind of stuff we really want to be involved in? I'm just not sure. Oh, I see. I don't yet actually move. It does distance damage. Interesting. My first WoW character I ever made. Okay, I started initially on a PvP server. Because I had friends from Star Wars Galaxies who were starting on a PvP server. So I started on Cenarius. Sorry, no. Illidan. I didn't even know who Illidan was, and I started on Illidan. I believe my first character, I know the one that I got to the highest level was a druid. So that was, I think, the first one I ever made, but I'm not positive about that. But that was the one I played the most and got to the highest level. But after some inescapable PvP adventures, I decided it was time for me to go to a PvE server.
Let them pass or take them out.
Orc Hunter? I know in the beta, I played a shitload of undead. I really enjoyed the undead in the beta. They were my default, but all of my and we were on the friends from Star Wars Galaxies chose Horde as well. So my druid was a Tauren. I think that's the only option at the time, right? And I also had an undead thief. When I changed servers to a PvE server where I had other friends playing, the first one I made was a warrior, but I didn't play him that much initially. And mostly I played my mage. And that was on Cenarius, where I'll be playing. Well, I guess I won't be playing on Cenarius come tomorrow
You sure don't fight like an old-timer.
for the remix. I don't remember how the server architecture works for remix. I think you're still tied to whichever server you created on. I think they still use the same names. So I think I will be on Cenarius tomorrow. Don't kill this guy, because otherwise he'll just like join in or something stupid like that. All your characters on Area 52.
Kalar's close. I can smell it.
I had them scattered around. Over the years, I've deleted a number so that I could create new characters on Cenarius. As once they added to the cap on the number of characters you could have on a single server. And we get, I believe, 4 new character slots tomorrow for the remix.
Mongrel beasts will never take Ascalon.
Look for the fallen! My comrades are waiting for you in the war's over, Kalar. And you lost. This is for my warband.
I just hope it's as much fun, if not more,
Watch yourself, cub.
than Pandaria. I was never a huge fan of Pandaria as an
Maybe now my
expansion, but I had
brothers
a
and
blast with
sisters
the
can find
remix.
rest in the mist.
I loved Legion.
Silence Kalar.
I hope
They'll
the
find
remix is
satisfaction in
good.
that.
Maybe this old cuss has a few fights left in him. You still have room in
think
your ranks?
for Legion, I think I
I do.
unlocked.
Welcome to the warband.
I think I unlocked all of the class, legendary weapons back then. New chest, please. We have a new chest, which means new dice. Let's go. Here we go. Drum roll, please. Here they come. They're going to be terrible. It's going to be appalling. It's going to cause a gag reflex in primates. Here we go. Purple tint, which as long as you don't look so close to see that it's purple, could pass for sort of a silvery. Sunfire lava. It's bright. And Ceylon, which currently is no longer called Ceylon. I believe it is Sri Lanka. We have a mace. A scepter? Who would use a scepter? I'm a warrior. And gloves, not as good as the ones I'm currently wearing. Sadly. It is hot, definitionally, because it is Sunfire lava. Back out we go. Back to town, one would assume. Indeed. Oh, snap. I don't know. Maybe I should play a Warlock first in Legion Remix so that I can use the Warlock dagger that is now the bad guy in the game. Xal'atath. Isn't that the Warlock dagger? From Legion? I think so. Report to Ritlock. I mean, I know they're doing much less of the borrowed power stuff, but I think when they did it right, like they did with legendaries, it definitely worked. The problem is how to deal with it afterwards, and their answer to what to do with it after was pretty dumb. Well, we'll just sacrifice all these legendaries to the enormous sword in the world. Excuse me, what? Ritlock, sir!
Good news, Tribune. Fion the Wraith has joined my warband.
Well done, Legionnaire. And just in time for your next assignment. Rage Steeltongue, one of Steelbane's thugs, has become a problem. After you took over, he joined the Flame Legion. He's determined to bring you down at any cost.
Cost about $350.
Blood by the scruff of his filthy neck.
No. There's a time for mercy, and a time for mercy killing. I'm not giving Rage the chance to betray Blood Legion twice.
Then we'll give him a real torch party.
Good. Meet me down by the Citadel gates when you're ready to deploy.
The Citadel gates?
Dismissed.
Wasn't that a song by the Smiths? Keats and Yates are on my side? No, that's Cemetery Gates, not Citadel Gates. My bad. Old guy music reference. Yes, I know. Just outside. So the big plan for tomorrow is sometime probably between 11 and 1, probably more towards 1 Pacific time. I'll start playing Legion Remix. Probably stop at somewhere between 3 and 4. Eat some dinner, take a little break, come back at the usual time of 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. For some Guild Wars 2, because the Mad King arrives tomorrow, and that is my favorite festival in the game. I'll note, I don't think it's the best made festival. I think the April Fool's Super Adventure Box is one of the best pieces of content that's ever been put in an MMO, period. I think it is an absolute masterpiece of game design. An homage, of all things, to Nintendo 8-bit life. And I never played Nintendo 8-bit life. But it's just such a great homage to that era. But tomorrow, Mad King.
At ease, Legionnaire. Ready to get started?
And Legion.
More than ready, Tribune Brimstone. What's our next move?
That mongrel toady
and a
Rage
week from
Steeltongue
today,
was spotted in this area.
Neverwinter's, no, not Neverwinter, wrong NW, New World.
And if they've seen anything unusual,
New World's new
get moving.
Expansion drops, and I want to play that. So, and then the 17th through the 19th, we've got the Arc Raiders beta, which I at least want to try. The 19th is my annual Mortality Reminder Day. Another lap around the sun, and boy, are my legs tired. And then the 28th, we get the Guild Wars 2 expansion. Busy October. Why are the cows here? Some legionnaire came to the ranch and ordered me to herd them into the Citadel. When a legionnaire orders me to herd my cattle into the Citadel, I herd my cattle into the Citadel. You know which legionnaire gave the order? No, I've never seen him before. He didn't give a name. Helped with a few packs, though. Did a passable job, but it sounds like he may have mixed some tools in with the feed. I need to examine those packs. Normally, not an enormous amount of high comedy. Shoo it from the city. It smells of powder. Not an enormous amount of high comedy amongst the Char storylines, but grain and leather. Sorry. Oh, smells of gunpowder. No, nothing. Nothing there, so, who wants ribs?
You know, if I wasn't looking at a big pile of cow chunks, I'd be laughing.
Laugh later. Right now, I need to know where those Flame Legion imposters went.
They headed deeper into town. You'll find them if you go that way.
Lead the way, Legionnaire. Rage just got promoted from Mongrel Toady to serious threat.
Mongrel Toady, on the other hand, is about as good an insult as you could come up with for a Char.
This city's come a long way.
You really a warrior, or are you just a mongrel toady?
Should have known Rage.
You hurt my feeling.
Steel Tongue?
Your feeling? Yeah, it's the only one I've got. Gnarl Snagtooth. That was horrible. I can't believe that actually happened. What? What a waste of cow. Oh, sorry, I was talking to Alexis.
The Legion calls.
Alexis? Well, I know what she drives. Another inspection? I told the last guy the defenses still have a way to go, but we're making progress. This is no inspection. You seen an unfamiliar officer around? I didn't know the Legionnaire who inspected our supplies, but he knew procedure and had the right uniform. Drop that crate and step back, soldier, right now! As you can tell, clearly, I was made to be an NCO.
For the legions!
You know, or maybe not. Okay, not really.
Adrenaline rising.
Hey. Oh, it evaded, did it? That's okay, I evaded too, loser.
Fire magic on my watch.
In my days, we dealt with sabotage Blade first.
I'm going to cut his heart out and feed it to him.
That's a tough one to aim.
Rage couldn't cook up something like this on his own.
Couldn't cook up something like this. Get it?
We have intelligence that they were planning something. This might be a strike of opportunity. Come on, let's move.
If I could walk that way, I wouldn't need the cornstarch. That's about the oldest joke I know. Rat on a stick. Azeel Jawbreak. I liked Jawbreakers when I was a kid. Azeel. They don't want to talk to me. Did we lose connection somewhere? They vanished. And now they're all the way down there. That was interesting. Okay. Teleportation. We'll be unbeatable in
What
battle.
happened to you, soldier? It was a Blood Legionnaire. He seemed friendly, but when he clapped me on the shoulder, all the strength just drained right out of me. He took my clothes, my boots, my entire kit. Tell us where he went, and then get yourself to the infirmary. He was headed for the scrapyard. Give him a good thrashing for me when you find him.
Thrashing? How about we give him an above-average killing? That satisfy you? Dum 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 dum.
More dazed soldiers staggering around in their skivvies. Better we're on the right track, or we missed the best party ever.
It's Rage Steel Tongue.
Did you get the gear?
Got it right here. Put it on and you'll have free run of the place.
He has
They will
glowing
figure out
bits
they've
and
been
pieces.
infiltrated
How's he
until
going to
the
have
damage has
free
already
run?
been done.
It's over, Steel Tongue. I took down that coward Steelbane, and now it's your turn. Just tell me one thing. Why? Why'd you betray us and join the Flame Legion? Too proud to serve your new Legionnaire?
I had it all set. That coward Steelbane was the only thing between me and taking over this warband. Then you came along and beat me to it. At the end of the day, I don't care whose banner I serve under, as long as I'm the one giving the orders. Like right now, boss, I'm ordering you to die.
Oh, that wasn't really particularly impressive, dude. Gotta say.
Flame Legion, rally to me!
More of you punks.
For the Legions!
Oh, he's invulnerable. How convenient that is for him. There's nobody left to cover you, dude. Oh, he's still invulnerable. He's just cheating.
You lose.
I have no respect for cheaters. Because they never prosper. You may have heard that.
The Flame Legion must be getting desperate if they're resorting to cow bombs.
Desperation is a weapon, Legionnaire. If they're targeting our
Cow
defenses,
bomb.
they're planning a major assault on the city.
Damn it, I should have named my new
Tactically, a
char
night
character
attack makes the most
something
sense.
cow
When
bomb.
it comes, I need you and your warband in the field. When the fighting starts, your
Cowabunga
orders are to
cow
maneuver
bomb.
behind their frontline troops and take out the rear guard. Without mages and artillery to support the main force, they'll never breach the Black Citadel's walls. It's an important job. Can you handle it?
My soldiers are ready, sir. We won't let Blood Legion down.
Good. Dismissed.
Doodly doop doop doop. And healing power rifle. You know, I just can't bring myself
All done.
to do that. A mace. Either hand. Is mace any good for warrior? I honestly don't know. The great sword is not as good as one I'm currently using. Now, I want to know. Weapons. Mace. Alright, mace main hand. Good, alright. Good as Defiance Break with a daze. We've got a boatload of Vuln. And the offhand, more Vuln. Basically, looks like it's good for inflicting Vuln and Defiance Break, which isn't really surprising. All right, let's see. Improves precision, and that one is endurance regeneration. Now we'll stick with might. Ugh. Old man is old and falling apart, which is hilarious because old man is old and has fallen apart would be a lot more accurate. Where are we going? Where are we going? We're going over here. There's Crunchy Chayote. Another, I'm assuming, new character, possibly new player. Does seem like Guild Wars 2 is having sort of a moment again, where a lot of people are discovering the game, which is great. Attack the Legion. Yep. Nexus.
Listen up. A Flame Legion platoon is marching against the Black Citadel. Tribune Brimstone will engage the main enemy force while we take out the rear guard. Fion, you're on the mortar. Wait till we mark targets with green smoke.
Green smoke.
Roger that.
Movie
I was
reference.
putting mortars on target when you were still gnawing marrow bones in the Farrar.
Alexis, you're our sniper. Pick a spot where you can cover the entire battlefield. We'll call your targets, and you ventilate them.
With pleasure. And if it takes me more than one shot per kill, you can cut my rations in half.
All right. We do this fast, we do this right. And everybody comes home in one piece. You get me? Now, move out!
Sir, yes, sir! Oh, wait, I'm in charge. Probably shouldn't say that to myself. That sounds a bit self-indulgent. Alright, now the last couple times I've done this one, I had a little problem, not so much with the shooting. Let's see, shamans and the weapons.
Lead the way, boss. I'm ready for action.
With killing all the things that needed killing correctly. Let's see. Alright, there's a shaman. And that is that. I gave you the command. Why you're not shooting them? Alright, how about that? That should be green smoke mark, right? Firing for effect. Thank you. Okay, they did their job. Good. Alright, now here we go with the shaman again. I call in the sniper shot. And I'm not getting it. I don't know why. Right? It's the smoke shaman. Kill the Flame Legion shamans and their bodyguards, right? Alright, we'll try this again. How about you pick one off for a change? Not doing anything. We do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, this is the same problem I had previously, where it didn't feel like the sniper was actually pulling the trigger.
Confirm smoke. Firing for effect.
Alright, that time we got it taking the shot, so. Now we just need, one more shaman, I think? We're Char, though, you know, we could go for the delicate, only kill the things you need to, or we can do the murder them all. That works, too. You don't have to underestimate the murder them all. Green smoke. In this case, that works double duty. it's fine.
All clear, boss. The Flame Legion's rear guard is officially out of commission.
Outstanding. This warband is tail clear, soldiers. Fall in. We're heading back to the Citadel for a hot meal.
Best warband in the Legion. Hooah!
Damn straight. Never let anyone tell you different.
Doodly doopy doot doot. And key.
I'm good.
And level. And a hat. It is, of course, important that we have our priorities straight. We will customize our new boots. Power and Vit. Always a safe choice. We equip our new boots. We equip our new hat. We have 2 new items of attire. Let's eat the letter from Ritlock. 50 luck! I'm rich! I'm really rich. The longbow's got to be better than the longbow we already have. It is. We have 2 new items of attire, which means I don't like the first set of dice. I get a reroll. English hard. Shiver Sky, Stem, and Crushed Bone. I like the Crushed Bone. I'm a Char. Of course I like Crushed Bone. But we'll try one more. Celestial Blue, Red. That's it. It's just red. And Lemon Shade. Not Lemon Party. Lemon Shade. Don't look that one up. If you choose to look up one of my references that you don't get, don't make it Lemon Party. Seriously. That's one of those that people tell their friends to look up on the internet so they can see their reaction. I believe it is 3 elderly gentlemen, in other words, older than me, nude, involved in, gratification exercises.
You break it, I break you.
Let's put it that way. Adventure Guide, Volume 1 complete. We're currently at level 14 and a third. This is going to get me up to, I'm going to guess, level 16.
That's how it's done.
15, almost 16. About a 20th of a level shy of the next level. If I had a hammer, everything would look like a nail. Yeah, I hope you didn't look that up. Seriously. Honestly, I hope that. Most of the time I come up with a weird, obscure reference. I'm kind of hoping someone's going to look it up, you know? Maybe you guys could learn something from the old man. Not this one.
Make it quick.
And there's that, the level 15 to 16.
I've got what you need.
No, I have survived the real Wild West days of the internet. I've been on the internet since '87.
The Legion calls.
We have a key. We have a Black Lion chest. This is convenient. We're going to open this chest. We're guaranteed to get a Black Lion statuette and a mini green turtle hatchling. We will get 2 commons. Good ones in here are die kits if we get lucky. I have most of the dies. Guaranteed unlocks are always fun and sometimes awesome. Black Lion claim ticket scrap is boring but nice. Things I don't particularly want, transmutation charges. I have 1,500. I don't need 5 more. A 1 gold coin is worth probably less than 1 gold to me. There's a 10% chance when we open this we will get an uncommon or better in a 5th slot. I have some of these. For instance, I know I have the scepter, the Venom Bite scepter. They're sort of green, glowy, and dripping venom. Obviously, Venom Bite, if they were dripping lime jello, might look exactly the same, but it wouldn't be the same. In here, I would like the Haunted Anchor skin. That would be cool. Dual-wielding Haunted Anchors, what in a nautically themed character, say a warrior or a ranger, both of whom axe is a fun and effective build, would be cool. So I would like that. In the rares, we have the white tiger skins. I know I have the axe. And this is a pretty good representation of them. You have the glowy red balls. Don't say it. And the white tiger theme. This one, I actually spent a Black Lion,
citizen.
A full Black Lion ticket for this one when they first came out. It's a very cool axe skin. And then the super rares, which of course I will never get. I will click open. We'll get a common here, and what we're hoping for is a 5th box to appear, and that will be an uncommon or better. I am long past due. I probably have not gotten an uncommon or better in, I'm going to go out and say 25 or 30 boxes, and it's a 10% chance. Now, I used to buy 25 keys every time there was a new box, and over the years, I had good luck. I probably got, on average, instead of getting 2.5, I probably got like 2.7 or 2.8 out of every, 25 boxes. So an above average number. But it's been a long time since I got an uncommon or better ArenaNet. Come on, guys. You know me. You love me. Okay, you know me. You acknowledge my existence. Give me an uncommon or better, please. No.
Never have too much treasure.
And crap. All right, well, we got 5 more transmutation charges. How many of those do I have exactly? Funny you should ask. If we go to wardrobe and we click, oh, I don't know, how about a spear? And decide we want to get a really nifty looking spear effect on that. Let's say the Void Corrupted Spear. I have 1,495 of them. Didn't really need that one,
Hail, citizen.
Thanks. Hail to you, too. And more XP for using the bank. If you're new to the game, I do want to recommend following in H for Hero, brings up your Hero tab. You've got all of these that are part and parcel of the first tab, but down here is the Achievement tab. The Character Adventure Guide. These things give a lot of XP, especially when you finish out a volume. They give a lot of experience, and that will speed up your experience. It will also teach you important game mechanics for things like dodging and break bars and combo fields and finishers. So that would be the only strong suggestion I would do. Other than that, play whatever's fun. But I'm going to call it here for the evening. As always, I want to thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Now, my plans are pretty extensive for the next few weeks. Tomorrow, probably early session starting between 11 a.m. Pacific and 1 p.m. Pacific will be Legion Remix WoW. I've been looking forward to this. I had a blast with Pandaria Remix. Hopefully, I'll have as much fun with this. Legion was my favorite expansion for WoW. Really enjoyed it. Hope to enjoy this. Tomorrow, after I have my dinner break, so at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand, back in Guild Wars 2 for the beginning of the new festival. It is my favorite festival, the Mad King's return to Tyria for Halloween. There are a lot of things going on. If you're new to the game, you might want to check out the wiki to see all the things that are available, all the cool cosmetics and stuff that are available. check any videos on it. There's a lot going on. And it's just, I just find it fun. So that is planned for tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, for an hour and a half, maybe more. And if I'm feeling like it, and I might very well be feeling like it because I will be enjoying adult leisure beverages tomorrow night. Alcohol. I might play some more Legion after doing my Mad Kingness. Most likely due to the aforementioned alcohol. In the evening session, I probably won't be streaming on Wednesday. But I'll be back on Thursday, and it's, I think, mostly going to be Legion. And I may be doing multi-sessions. And I may also then just also throw in an occasional evening Guild Wars 2 session. But that's going to keep me going, but not for as long probably as I would like, because a week from tonight, the 13th, New World's new expansion, Nighthaven, comes out. New level cap. One of the features sounds like a blast. I hope it is. They say it is procedurally generated dungeons for up to 3. Now, if they mean it scales for 1, 2, or 3, that would be awesome. If they mean 3 people, but if you want to go in and just get murdered with 2 or 1, you can do that. That would be less awesome. So I'm hopeful that it's actually sort of scaling 1 to 3 man content. That would be great. New World is a game I enjoy. I've liked a lot. I've said in the past that it seems to me that people's reactions to New World is either A, they find the core gameplay loop a blast, or B, they don't understand how anyone could find the core gameplay loop a blast. So I think it's very much, some people like it, some people don't. But that's a week from tonight, on the 17th through the 19th. Arc Raiders is having their beta. I watched that getting played. It looks like a blast. It is by default. It's a shooter. PvPvE. Extraction shooter. I am hopeful that they will have PvE servers when it launches at the end of the month. I think it's at the end of the month. 30th, maybe. Because the game looked like fun to me. I will try it even if it is still just PvPvE. Not a PvPer. Don't like it. But I want to try it because the game did look like fun. On October 28th, we have the new Guild Wars 2 expansion. This game right here. I'll be playing that an awful lot, I expect. So that's my plans for the month. Short term and long term of the month. In November, who the hell knows? We could get hit by an asteroid. Hopefully not like personally like an asteroid hits me. But Earth could get hit by an asteroid. Actually gets hit by asteroid bits all the time. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. Again, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great rest of your Monday evening or possibly Tuesday morning. And because I like to set an achievable goal, I hope the rest of your week doesn't suck. Back tomorrow, Legion Remix, Mad King. Take care. Ciao for now. Bye, guys.